hi สวัสดีค่ะมีใครอยู่บ้าง Hello สวัสดีค่ะทุกคนวันนี้อยากจะมาชวนเล่นอันนี้มีใครเคยเล่นบ้างเว็บที่ชื่อ Bold Voiceไอเทมลดสิวผดกับรอยดำเหรอใช่พี่ริโตะอะพี่ริโตะคือพอหน้าแข็งแรงขึ้นอะมันจะไม่ค่อยเป็นสิวผด Hi okay you guys I want to take you guys to do this accent test thing with me have you ever heard of this site called Bold Voice accent oracle have you ever heard of it this website it's a website where you can test I think it will analyze your accent and tell you where your accent is from and I want to try this I think I have a strong Thai accent though ทุกคนวันนี้จะพามาเล่นนะมันมีเว็บไซต์หนึ่งที่ชื่อว่า Bold Voice เขาจะให้เราเขาจะมีประโยคภาษาอังกฤษมาให้เราอ่านใช่ไหมแล้วพอเราอ่านแล้วเขาจะวิเคราะห์ว่าเรามี accent ภาษาอังกฤษแบบประเทศอะไรมันเรามี accent แบบไหนอะไรเงี้ยซึ่งไอคิดว่ามีไทย accent แบบ strong มากก็เลยอยากลองเล่นดูว่าเว็บไซต์เนี่ยมันจะ detect ว่าอะไรเพราะว่าเท่าที่เห็นคนเล่นมามันค่อนข้างแบบ accurate มากก็เลยอยากลองดูนะคะ and I think this site is very accurate so I want to try this ชื่อว่า boldvoice.com boldvoice.com should we try now so here's the sentences that I have to read out loud and it will analyze my accent ลองไหม1 2 3 The small flock perched on a low branch, their wings still down from the cool mist. Each bird chirped sharp calls, tails flicking as the breeze ruffled their dull feathers. Twigs snapped softly underfoot in the still grove. Let's see. It's analyzing. รู้สึกว่ามี accent ภาษาไทยแบบ strong มาก เขาบอกว่า You're special. I need to hear a bit more from you. Okay. อ่านต่อนะคะ Last summer, I took a road trip through the countryside. The landscapes were stunning, with rolling hills and bright fields of flowers. It was refreshing to disconnect from technology and enjoy the simplicity of nature. Done. เขากำลังคำนวณอยู่นะคะว่าIt's a American. What? It's a American, Bengali, and Indian? What the hell? โอเคเว็บไซต์เป็นวิเคราะห์มาให้ว่า accent คือ 20% American 19% Bengali 15% Indian you see it says American Bengali and Indian do I have an Indian accent that would be so cool damn but what is Bengali is Bengal, right? I don't think I've ever heard of a Bengali accent. Do I have a Bengali accent? หรอไอคิดว่าไอแบบไทย accent strong มากเวลาพูดภาษาอังกฤษอะหรือว่าเราลองใหม่ไหมถ้ามันไม่ตรงอะเราลองใหม่อีกรอบไหม Should I try again or should I accept this analytical answer Where do you get lash extensions อันนี้ต่อที่ร้านชื่อชบาค่ะมีหลายสาขาส่วนใหญ่อยู่ในห้างลองใหม่ดีไหม Okay let's try again I don't accept this answerเดี๋ยวเราลองใหม่ I recently tried meditating for the first time It was challenging to stay focused at first but eventually I found myself feeling more at ease It's something I like to practice regularly to manage stress better โอเคเขา analyze ใหม่อยู่นะคะโอเคแล้วเขาก็บอกว่าเขาต้องการฟังมากกว่านี้ Thin flames licked the dry logs as smoke curled through the dark room. Sparks crackled. Thin flames licked the dry logs as smoke curled through the dark room. Sparks crackled. ทำไมมันไม่อัดอะวันนี้จะจบไหม Thin flames licked the dry logs as smoke curled through the dark room. Sparks crackled, leaping into the black air, while faint embers clung to the edge of the rough stone hearth. Shadows danced on bare walls. วันนี้จะจบไหมนี่ไง Thai finally have Thai 19% Thai 18% American and 18% Vietnamese หมดสนุกละทุกคนลองไปหาเล่นดูแล้วกันนะถ้าใครอยากเล่นชื่อเว็บไซต์ว่า Bold Voice I mean I think it depends on the sentences you get ไอรู้สึกว่าประโยคอันสุดท้ายเมื่อกี้มันทำให้ accent ไทยออกมาชัดกว่าประโยคแรกที่ได้ anyways หมดสนุกละไม่มีอะไรทำละBebot no I'm not a Bebot Okay guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm done playing. สบายแล้วจ้า Do you still remember your Filipino teacher? I still remember her. Her name is Melanie. Hello. Hi. And another Filipino teacher of mine, I forget his name, but his friend with me on Facebook, so we're still like once in a while he would like text, we would talk for a bit, but I forget his name. กางเกงที่ใส่อยู่ของจีนอะซื้อมาจากเซี่ยงไฮ้อะ W management ถ้าจำไม่ผิดมันเป็นอย่างนี้ แล้วก็ข้างๆมีอย่างนี้ด้วยซื้อมาจากที่แบรนด์ของเซี่ยงไฮ้ของจีนค่ะสวัสดีครับ I'm a real OG fan I know you're a real OG fan I think I haven't talked about them for a long time you must have been following me since like I don't know 5-6 years ago Hi พี่อ้ายสวยสุดๆ Thank you สวัสดีค่ะคิดถึงซีรีส์ใช่มากรอดูสกาเลตนะคะรอดูสกาเลตอยากเรียนภาษาจีน My hair looks so healthy I know I just went to a salon to get my hair washed and blow out so it looks better than it would normally look Hi Are you still hanging out with Suzy members? I think lately I haven't been hanging out with them as much. But I think P. Suzy and P. Jan, they met quite a lot. But I haven't been meeting anyone. I've been alone. Most of the time I've been staying at home because I'm sick. I have this condition around my neck area. So I rarely goes out. But we've been trying to meet. Can you speak Spanish? Hola. I can only say hola. Hola. What's your plan today? I have no plan today. I have to go to the hospital this evening. And nothing. I've been reading since I woke up today. And then I went out to the salon to watch and do the blowout. And then I just got back home, reading for a bit, and then I'm bored. The rest of Disney members now GL actress and have partner. I know. You know the recent GMTV 2026 event? For the past year, we would be doing the photos and contents together. You know, the Happy New Year content, the countdown content for Demon TV, and also the photos at the backdrop of Demon TV 2026. We would be together, the four of us, and then there were the three of us, and then this recent year, the latest one, because they all have partners, they have to shoot their contents with their partners, and I was left alone, so I have to shoot every single content alone. And I remember, like, we have to walk around to each like content setup to do the shooting. There was like pictures and then some short videos and stuff, and most of the people there would do the contents with their partners, and I was there doing it all alone. I mean, like, I'm not complaining. I'm an introvert, so I'm not complaining, but still, it felt like a little bit weird. And yeah, PCC went to shoot her content with Peekaboo, but I think P Jan and P Jing Jing, I can't remember if they shoot the content together or alone, because at that time they haven't been announced yet as a couple. So I'm not sure, I can't remember, but I remember that I was shooting alone. No, like I was not sad. It was just funny and weird. Review life after wedding. Just all the same. How's your married life? It's the same as before. Amongst us in memory, you're the most lucky with married life. I don't think I'm the most lucky one. I think people just choose like different paths on how they want to live their life. I've always been stable and sure of how I want to pursue this career in life. You know, like to be an artist, like an actor or even artists like K-pop idols and stuff, most of the time they have to sacrifice some part of their life, which I don't agree, and I have never agreed with why it has to be that way. So I think since the beginning I was always so sure that I would not sacrifice my life for this career. Like I want to be able to be the artist that I want to be and do what I love, but also at the same time I want to live the life like how I want to live. So if I like a guy, then I like a guy. If I'm straight, then I'm straight. And like, I don't know, I just want to be true to myself. And I don't think that having a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, to be in a relationship doesn't need to be affected by your career. You know what I mean? Like if you're working for a company, if you're working as a marketing officer, if you're a CEO of a company, then you get to just have a career, and then you get to have your personal life, you know? You can be in a relationship, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But then if you're an artist, then you can't have a personal life, you can't be in a relationship. You have to make your relationship a secret, because somehow that relationship will affect how people would choose to support you or not support you. It's just so ridiculous. And I don't agree with that. I always believe that if you guys, my fans, want to support me, then you have to be able to support me for who I am. And that way I would appreciate you guys even more. But if I have to change who I am to satisfy your wants and needs, then how the fuck am I will be able to appreciate your love? Because I do that to satisfy you. It's not you loving who I am, you know? So since the beginning, I was very sure of this point, that I would just be who I am. I'm a private person. I have a lot of personal boundaries. So I think I do agree that it might be hard for some of you guys to connect with me, because I rarely spend time with you guys, and I don't do event that much, and I don't do Twitter. I don't, like, I rarely share stuff that is personal about me. So I do think that it might be hard for people to connect with me. But that's just who I am. If you like me, then thank you. But if you cannot connect with me, then it's fine. You can connect with someone else. So many artists for you to choose from. And in the end, my career is I'm an actress. I act. So the outcome of my career is the project, the series that you guys are watching. So I'm trying to sell that project, I'm not trying to sell me as a person. So I feel like nowadays people really they can't separate between being an actress and selling your expertise in acting and being, I don't know, a dara, like just being a celeb and trying to sell you as the product. So for me, I'm not the product. You don't have to like me as a person. You don't have to connect with me, but you just have to like my acting. You just have to like the series, the roles that I portrayed, and then that's fine. You know? So I think that might be why some of you guys are always like wondering why I don't really join the event. I don't join all the outings. I don't usually do contents with a lot of other people in TV. It's because that's just who I am. I don't really share my personal life with other people. It's just me being me. Yeah. Acting and music should just be like any other career. Fact. But I think that the privilege of being an actress and artist is that you're a public figure. I gain a lot of benefit from being a public figure. So in return, that I should show, or I should be able to inspire people in a good way and be a good person. So yeah, freedom, there should be freedom, but also there should be limit to how much. And just just know what's right and what's wrong, and how can you be a better person to inspire other people in return for that benefit of having all the spotlight on you. But yeah, I just think that because I chose this path of getting to do the career that I love and also to live the life that I want, I get to experience real relationship with my boyfriend. Because to be honest, if we are to be frank and speaking truthfully about this, then since the first moment that I chose to post a picture with my husband on my Instagram, I think it was when Boyfriend was airing at that time. To be honest, a lot of the people there, they weren't agreeing with me. They don't think it's a good strategy, because if I publicly accept that I had a boyfriend, it would affect my rating and how famous I will be, because people would pay less attention to you if you were in a relationship. And back then, I know that a choice that I chose would affect my career. But then I just felt like this is my life, and I don't want to sacrifice my personal life. I should be able to live my life like other normal teenager would be, you know? So yeah, it was always obvious since back then that I am the person who would choose to prioritize my personal life. And then my career is that my goal for my career is that I want to be a good actress that when you guys think of me, you guys will think of like a good acting, and like if you see me in a role, you would always trust that this series would be good. Just that I don't want to be more famous. I don't want all the engagement. You don't have to pay for anything for me. Like, it's okay. No billboard needed. No food support needed. Keep your money. I just want to be the name that when you say the good acting, good reputation comes with it. And I think that is clear for me since the very beginning. So every role that I took, if you look back at all the projects that I'm in, you can see that it wouldn't be just a lovely, cutesy vibe. It would be roles that would take some more hard work, more dramatic, more serious, because I'm always focused on that. And that has always been my like purpose since the beginning. And I think me and DMTV, we understand each other, that was my goal, and that I want to prioritize my personal life as well, and that I'm a private person. So lately they stopped like trying to force me to do things that I'm not comfortable doing. And yeah, I think that if you think about it, for example, if you met someone who is good enough for you and that he's willing, okay, if you think about it, if you're in a relationship with someone, for a short-term thinking, you might think it's just a relationship, like it's just a boyfriend girlfriend thing, just a puppy love. But a career is what pays you, right? But if you think long enough about it, if you are in a relationship with someone and that someone has a potential to be your only one, then that is a person which you're gonna spend the rest of your life together. You're gonna grow old together, you know, for whatever, like 50, 60 years, the rest of your life, you're gonna be with that someone. And maybe if you have children, then you're gonna raise a human being into the world with that someone. So for me, to be in a relationship with someone is more serious than my career. Because for a career, as long as you have the will, you have the passion, you can do anything in life, you know? I can always start a business. I can always like do something like to earn money and to find someone who will stay with you for the rest of your life and to raise kids with you. When I wait, like I know for sure that this relationship is much important. And I truly think that if you find that someone, imagine if you're an actress or if you're a K-pop idol, for example, and then you find this really, really good person that you want to be with, and they're really good to you. They're kind, they can get along with your family, with your friends. Like, you think this person has the potential to be the only one. But then you tell them that you can't go and post a picture with them. You can't take them to eat at the mall with so many people because you have to hide them. It's just so unfair to them. Like, if they're so nice, so kind, and so good, what did they do to deserve this kind of treatment? You know? It's just not fair. So I think you just have to, in the end, it's like I said, you just have to choose. If you choose to prioritize your career, then just let the person go. You do not deserve to be in a relationship with people right now. But if you prioritize your personal life, then maybe you have to treat that someone better and just, you know, I don't know. I just don't think it's. I just think it's unfair. If I have to be in a relationship with an actress, an actress, just anyone, and then that person told me they can't post picture with me, they can't take me to the cinema, they can't take me to eat at Siam Paragon because someone might see them and then take pictures and post online, and then they would get caught and it would be a big deal. Then what the fuck? Like, I know for a fact that I deserve better than to be hide. Unless you're probably dating a problematic person, I think everyone deserves. I know. I think you just have to be able to live your life as a normal person. That's it. I think that's all I'm trying to say. But yeah. And I think it's even harder with all the... It might be controversial, but I don't really believe in like all the shipping situation. It's not promoting what I'm going for. But different person, different perspective. I respect that. So I haven't said anything or go against it. I just don't publicly support it. My favorite tea right now, I like cold brew tea. I would take a tea leaves. There's this glass cold brew bottle where there's like a filter on top at the lid. You just put all the tea leaves inside, add water, put it in the fridge, and then when you pour the tea into the glass, there's this filter on the lid so the tea leaves won't go into your teacup. But I feel if they allow the Thai actress to show the partner, we won't have too much toxic fans. We won't have too much toxic fans, but then the, how should I call? The viralness, the popularity wouldn't be the same. I mean, it's true. It's like I feel like it's like giving people hopes. But then if you show something that will like deteriorate the hopes, damage the hopes, then the popularity will also be destroyed. It goes together. It's just fact that we have to accept. It's just fact. Would you mind telling us briefly about P Mark? I think at first it just began as a normal relationship. Like we talked, we were like chatting, we texted, and then we called, and then we started seeing each other, dinners, movies, a lot of dates, and then it started to get more serious when COVID hit, and I think we were under lockdown. Our country was under lockdown, and he would drove from his house to my house every morning, stay until like 7-8 p.m. and drove back to his house, and then the next morning he would drove to my house again. And he did this regularly every day for like a month or 2 months until my mom, because I was at home with my mom, right? Until my mom was like, she was sympathizing with him, and she told him that, like, oh, you drove here every day, you must be tired, it's such a long way. Would you want to sleep here at our house? And that's when it all started. He moved in to my house and lived with my mom, me, my brother. My father, he lives elsewhere. So there were 4 of us in the house. We lived together until COVID's end, and he has officially moved in, and he haven't moved out since. So we've been living together for a while, and I think that's why after we married and we lived together, like, everything is just the same. Nothing's changed because we lived together for a long time, so many years. Shipping and fan service is giving fans false hope. I know, but you can build. I think this can be viewed both ways. You can think of it as giving false hope, and some people, some actors think of this as paying back to the fans because they appreciate your support so much. They feel like they owe you something, so they want to give back to you because they know that you guys like fan service and it would make you guys happy. So I think it's a cycle of, like, I don't know, its own thing. Hi. Consistency. I know. MP Mark would, because I can't drive, and since I was a kid, I was always like with my mom 24/7, and she would drive me to everything, to school. She drove me to school, front and back, and I had ballet class, piano class, math class, English class, Chinese class. So my school and all of this extracurricular classes, she would drive me to everything. And when I started working as an actress since I was 13. She would also drive me to work. And sometimes I have filming from 6 a.m. until like 10 p.m. She would just sit there at the set since 6 a.m. until 10 p.m. until I would finish, and then we would go back home together. So my mom was like that, and when P-Mark came into our life, he started doing what my mom always did. So he would drove me front and back to everything, and he would wait for me at the set while I was shooting. And back then, everyone at the set and some of the GMMTV friends that I was shooting with would already know P-Mark because they would meet at the set, and they would always surprise at how P-Mark always wait for me for so many hours at the set. And yeah, he just did so many things for me. He would drive me to stuff and wait for me. So I think all of that deserves my priority. No? My birthday is coming soon. Yes, my birthday is coming soon. I can't wait to be 26. Can't wait. Are female actresses around you afraid to enter the industry because of toxic fans? No. I think a lot of the actresses and actors as well want to enter their GL and BL world because of how supportive the fans are. What advice can you give me? Janice, hi. I've been sad lately and slowly having depression. Um, I might not be an expert, so I don't know if my advice is accurate, but like for me, I think I I have struggled with how to manage my feeling a lot in the past, and I think what I've learned from that moment in time of my life is that right now I try to live with the present and try to be grateful of everything. And my motto in life right now is who is the happier is the winner. So I try to live happily every day. And not try to not think much about anything. I just try to accept everything around me. And so for example, all of the stuff that I talked about the industry a while ago, I used to be so down about all that and the choice that I made, but now I'm so happy. Like, it's just fact. It's how the world works. Like, there's no like complete justice in this world. You just have to accept that sometimes things are unfair and we can't solve anything. Like, it's not up to us to solve everything. You just have to accept that. And just know that there are so many people in the world who are struggling more than you. And right now you still have so many people in your life that are so supportive of you and that love you. So I think what I am doing right now is I just focus more on what is positive in my life and try to cut out all the negativity. And yeah, I think I try to understand that nothing is perfect. You can fail sometimes, and nothing in life would be perfect in that kind of sense. And I think since I changed and become this person, I'm happier and life is better, and people around me say that I'm prettier, I look more like, I don't know, they say I have more aura. And I think that's just all in my head. Like, just be positive, be grateful, be happy, cut out all the negativity. And I know that saying this sounds like it's easy. It's not easy. You can't just do all of this in like a flip of a coin. It takes time for you to really understand your feeling and how to manage your emotions. ไม่ก็ผิดหวังที่ติดตามและรัก mindset และมุมมองพี่ตรงกันคือสิ่งที่แบบจริงมากขอบคุณนะ คือจริงๆมันก็แบบไม่ได้มีอะไรมากหรอกทุกคนมันก็คือแบบมันก็คือเรื่องโลกแห่งความเป็นจริงเป็นอย่างนี้อยู่แล้วไงเราก็แค่ต้องยอมรับมันแล้วก็แบบก็ต้องกล้ายอมรับมันว่ามันคือสิ่งที่เป็นอย่างนี้จริงๆแต่ถ้าเรารู้แล้วเราเข้าใจแล้วว่า it's just how the world works, it works like this, then เราจะเลือกแบบไหนเรื่องของเราสมมติเรารู้อยู่แล้วว่าเขากำลัง give false hope ความหวังลมลอยเรารู้อยู่ในใจแต่เราเลือกที่จะแบบเราชอบสิ่งเนี้ยเราอยากเสพสิ่งเนี้ย then it's fine, it's your choice ชีวิตเราอยากทำแบบไหนก็ได้ถูกปะแต่แค่แบบว่าอย่าหลอกตัวเองแบบลมๆแรงๆว่าแบบไม่สิ่งนี้มันคือเรื่องจริงอะไรเงี้ยทั้งที่ลึกๆเราต้องรู้อยู่แล้วว่ามันไม่จริงหรอกเห็นไหมถ้าเราอยู่บนโลกแห่งความเป็นจริงได้สุดท้ายแล้วเราจะเลือกอะไรแบบไหนเราจะเสพอะไรก็สิทธิ์ของเราทุกคนมีสิทธิ์มีความคิดเห็นเป็นของตัวเองเป็นต่อมน้ำเหลืองอักเสบค่ะอันนี้ไม่ใช่นะอันนี้เกา Uh, Is there any chance Izzy will stand on stage together again? I don't think there is. To be honest with you. Would you like to be a riser artist? I don't think so. I don't know. If there's an opportunity and if people see fit, then I would love to try. But I don't know. I'm not really confident about my singing. I don't think I deserve to be a singer, if you know what I mean. You have to be good at something to really be confident and say that I'm that thing. It took me a while to really say that I'm an actress, because when I first started, I don't think that I was good enough until like halfway through my career, that many people around me, people who work behind the scenes in the industry, started praising me, and then I slowly started to realize that I might be good at this. And after that, I can like really say that I'm an actress. But to call myself a singer, no, not yet. I can't. I'm just an actress who can sing, but I'm not a singer. You have to know what you can and cannot do, you know. I don't dare claim myself as a singer. Because if I were to claim myself as a singer, I have to be able to sing well on stage. I need to be able to produce music to be a singer in my standard. Right now, I'm not at the standard that I would say that I am a singer. I'm just an actress that can sing. There's a difference. To call myself a singer is like disrespecting other singers in the world that are so much better than me. So I would not dare claim myself, because I love listening to music. I've always loved music as a kid. There are so many great singers that I respected and that I'm such a big fan of that I call them a singer. But if I were to call myself a singer and put myself in the same category as those people that I admired, that would be insane. I don't have that kind of talent. I have to practice much more, you know. When will we get to see you on screen? Scarlet Heart. Baby, you're so talented. I might have some talent, but not in the level that I can call myself a singer. We just have to be honest with each other. Don't spoil me as a fan. You have to be honest. Hi. There's always auto-tunes. I mean, some artists use auto-tunes as a choice, a stylistic choice. I respect that. Most of the rappers use auto-tunes, so it's fine. As long as, in the end, a few mistakes is fine. As long as in a big picture, we can see if that person really have that level of like talent and skills. But I know for a fact, I know myself, I know I'm not that good. I just have a nice voice. I would agree to that. But no, I'm not that good yet. We've been talking for a while. I'm just gonna lay in bed now with my babies. Here. Oh. Okay. So cute. So hot today. I have to turn on the AC. Dive view? I haven't covered dive view yet. No, I haven't. No. Distance and the time between us will never change your mind, 'cause I would die for you. I would die for you. I would lie for you. Keep it real with you. I would care for you, my baby. Save your tears. Yes, I did save your tears. I was confused for a bit. Where's my iPad? Here's my iPad. Can you sing a little bit that song? Which song? Which one? Which one? Save your tears? Save your tears for another day. I can't remember the lyrics. Met you once under the Pisces moon. Kept my distance, here's another hill. Don't like when I'm with nobody else. I couldn't help it, I put you through hell. I don't know why I run away. Ooh, I made you cry when I run away. Save your tears on a day.
그냥 하고 싶은 대로 하고 그냥
I'm so comfy right now that I'm laying down like this. I think we're getting too close. The plushies look cute. I know. I have Dragon's Jellycat outside in front of my room. On my sofa. I have 1, 2, 3 Jellycats. No, 4, including the bunnies. 3 dragon jellycats and 1 bunny jellycat. I love dragon jellycats. I've been trying to find them. I want to collect all of them. Right now, I think I have the rainbow pastel ones in this huge size. And then I have the pink Valentine's collection one. And then today, I just got in my package the blue one, the sky dragon. And I have another one is coming. I ordered. It's coming from abroad. And it's the snow dragon, white dragons, in huge size. And then I have 1 bunny with me. Review my university life. To be honest, it was kind of hectic. I didn't do much. I didn't do any of the activities. I'm in the same university, same faculty, same uni as P. Jamie and P. Junior. And I remember P. Junior was very active in all of the activities. And my best friends in university, like my closest friends, they were also my bridesmaids in my wedding. My best friends, they were all invested in the activities, so they were very close with P. Junior. But I think during my 4 years in university, I only say hi to him like twice. We haven't talked at all. But my friends were all crazy about him. He was already popular back in university. Anyways, I didn't do any activities. I would go to class and then hurry back home. Very introvert. I only have like a few friends. I didn't talk to anyone that much. Not close to anyone that much. Yeah. And I was also filming so many things. Lay me down. Can I lay by your side next to you, and make sure you're alright? I'll take care of you. I don't wanna live here if I can't be with you tonight. ที่คอเป็นต่อมน้ำเหลืองอักเสบค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ Are you done using the website? The bold voice one? Yes, I finished. Do you want me to do that again? The result is gone. Do you want me to try it again? I didn't save it. But I still have the website. Are you tired? No, this is just me in my normal life. If I'm not doing the live, this would also be my everyday life. I would just lay down somewhere in my house doing nothing. Okay, I'm gonna redo this website for you. They had an amazing view of today's football game, but one was glued to nachos while the other stared at their phone. The crowd roared like it mattered, but neither even noticed the score. Analyzing my boys. Here. Thai, Burmese, and Chinese. Correct. เก่งมาก I got that too. You got this too?รู้ได้ไง I was not Thai, but I got Thai results. The first 3 times that I did it, I think the first time I was Indonesian, the second time I was Vietnamese, and I think the third time I was Indian. So confusing. And now I finally got Thai. Stay in the middle, like you a little. Don't wanna riddle. Might I just say it back, don't say it, ditto. 아침은 너무 멀어, so say it, ditto. I think I covered ditto on my YouTube channel. You can go check. I have so many covers on my YouTube channel. Okay, it's 2 p.m. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back to read Akatar. I'm reading Akatar. A Court of the Thorn and Rose. A Court of Thorns and Roses. Do you have a lot of perfume collection? Yes. I have so many. I always buy perfume when I'm traveling. Just like, I think it has become my thing, my ritual. I know the Valaya one. Valaya, every time someone uses Valaya, and if I'm next to them, I would immediately notice that is Valaya. I think the scent is so unique and so strong, and that fact alone had me stop using Valaya. Because it's so obvious that it's Valaya, and so many people use Valaya already. So I stopped using them because I like my perfume to be unique. But if you want to see my perfume collection, here it is. Actually, I need to grab if I use my camera holder, then I don't have to hold this phone all the time. Here, there. That's my dragons and my bunny. And these are my books collection. Okay. Looking to make your signature scent? Maybe you have to try and layer your perfume. Try to layer your perfume. Yay, I don't have to hold my phone anymore. Okay, there. That's my perfume collection. Actually, I just got this yesterday. Matcha milk. So good. Dark feminine vibes. Dark feminine vibes. Let me think. Dark feminine. Do you like vanilla scent, woody scent? Floral. If you like floral scent and you want something darker but still feminine and floral, maybe you should try Mojave Ghost. One of my all-time favorite. It's a floral scent with woody base, so it will give it that like mysterious under scent. I love matcha too. What's the name of the perfume? It's not a perfume though. It's a hair and body mist from Fleur, PHLUR, and it's called Matcha Milk. Fleur is really nice too. How do you make it last long? I spray it on a lot. I spray it on a lot, but if you want it to last long, I hear that you need to put lotion on your body first and sprayed the perfume on the lotion. Not strong. If you like light smell, I recommend this. This is my second bottle already. I just finished the first one and I just opened this like last week. It's from Diptyque called Le Papier. Very light, airy, clean and fresh scent that I think everyone can use and enjoy. It can be your daily perfume. But it's really light, like skin scent, so it might not be so strong. When I mix my perfume, it just depends on the day. If I feel like layering it, I will just like layer it on randomly. Fresh and floral scent. What's the name? It's from Burrito, Mojave Ghost. You can capture the screen. Fresh and floral. I think this one is really great too. Loewe 001 Woman.ช่วงนี้เป็นอะไรไม่รู้อินโฟกัสซ้ำกว่าเดิมอีกอ่ะน้องน่ารักไงโดนตกใช่ไหม Do I keep the bottle? I would keep it for a while, but then if there's nothing to do with the bottle, I would just throw it away. But I still have this empty bottle. This one. อันนี้คือคลางแสงอาบน้ำหอมไงเป็นคนอาบน้ำหอม Does it last when it's humid? I think it lasts really long. Burrito lasts really long. My favorite? I don't have a favorite. It depends. Open my empty bottle, just let whatever left spread out. This is such a good idea. And don't worry, my life got banned. This live got banned because I was showing you too much stuff. Okay then, gotta go now. I'm gonna go read.